Hi, I'm astrologer Penny Dix, and welcome to yet another Astrobite. And this is for today, the 15th, and tomorrow, the 16th. So I'm actually recording this on the 15th, and as soon as it's done, up it'll go. And what is it that's happening today that could potentially be quite strident? Well, we have the Sun in Capricorn in opposition to Mars in Cancer that is retrograde. Now, why I'm excited about this is that the Sun, of course, is our soul center. It's our heart. It's our health. It's everything that keeps us moving forward and living. And Mars, of course, is a fire planet. It rules Aries. It's retrograde in Cancer. But Cancer is at least a cardinal sign, like Capricorn, where the Sun is. So how does this energy play out? Well, an opposition means you've got these two energies kind of pulling against each other, pulling away. It's like someone holding on to you and the other person pushing away and just saying, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. And Mars retrograde in Cancer is where this assertive, energetic, and ability to really cut through to get to the core of something, the core, the heart of our soul, the Sun. But it's, what I'm hearing is like when you're underwater and the silence that comes and you just hear the kind of sounds that the water makes and the bubbles. So there's a kind of sense of Mars drowning in this energy of the nurturing kind of love, if you like, of Cancer. Now, interestingly, of course, we're dealing with the masculine and the feminine. Ah, you say, where is the feminine? Well, interestingly, in Mortar and Gozo, the Sun used to be seen as a feminine deity. The Sun was the goddess. The Sun was the divine mother. And of course, in pagan times and, in a sense, the Sun was seen as a very divine feminine entity because it does dominate, if you like, life and death. The Mars, of course, is masculine. So it is a masculine energy. Will there be friction today and tomorrow between the masculine and the feminine? Will it be a kind of inner struggle that you have with yourself, where you are fighting to go one way and another part is pulling you another way? And that brings me to thinking about the intuition, because there's something about the importance of being able to get hold of that first thought, because the first thought is the true thought. The thought that finds you the parking space. The thought that makes you call someone who just pops into your mind and you find they were thinking of you. That is the kind of energy that is around. I think on the international stage over the next couple of days, we are going to see a little bit of a bit of a kind of slowing down of the Mars rhetoric, of the angry, kind of assertive, energetic energies coming out towards the rest of the world. And we've also got to bear in mind that the North Node is about to move into Pisces. It's kind of flirting with the boundaries of Pisces and Aries. And of course, the North Node is very much about our future, our destiny, where we're going collectively. And it is trining along with Neptune. It is trining Mars in Cancer and sextiling the moon. God, I'm doing well today, aren't I? I don't know my suns from my moons. And it's sextiling the sun in Capricorn. And the sun is getting closer and closer to a conjunction with transformational Pluto in Aquarius. But I'm doing a separate astrobite about that. Now, Neptune, that of course rules Pisces, that is all about seeing things through the mists, through the fog. It's like smoke screens. It's like not being able to see things clearly. And it's trining Mars and sextiling the sun. I just wonder if information comes out today, and I'm thinking that it's actually about the economy, that on the surface looks as if, oh, I think things are improving. But actually, it's a momentary kind of, just a kind of glitch, almost like a computer glitch. Because actually, with that Uranus today squaring the moon in Leo, what that's doing is saying there can be some struggles financially. We are not collectively out of the woods yet, let alone whether we're out of the woods on an individual level. The ascendant of the event chart, which is actually for the 16th, so it's not for today, the 15th, is Sagittarius, so that we have a mutable kind of feel, a flexibility to this rather strident Sun-Mars opposition. I also think, and it's interesting, of course, the timing, because the timing links in with the change of guard in the United States, the existing administration stepping down and the new administration preparing to step up. The energy around this is heavy. It is austere. It is stern. It feels like going back in history. And so that the sun in Capricorn feels a little bit in this instance like like the kind of leader who is so harsh, so apparently overtly uncaring and unfeeling. And please, I'm not being political, and as you notice, I've not mentioned any particular leader. This goes for any of the leaders in any part of the world. Remember, there is a lot going on in South Korea. I know there's a lot going on in the United States. There's also a lot going on in the whole continent of Africa, in every different country. There are regimes that are struggling. This is about a leader who is actually pulled up on his tyrannical behavior and despot behavior. And that could be any one of them. We shall have to wait and see. But I think it could be interesting to see what unfolds in the news over the next 24, 48 hours. So the word for today and tomorrow, because we have the planet Mars, which is about assertion, activity, action, I thought should be assertion. So as usual, I have some quotes, because if nothing else, with this energy today and tomorrow, the 16th, be assertive. Act swiftly. Don't mess around. Go with your first thought. Trust your intuition. Mars is in Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon is our intuition, our psychic abilities to see through the mists that Neptune puts up around it. So be assertive. Cut through your own kind of fog. Cut through to the core of your being. If you're in that state where you're saying, I don't know what to do, I don't know which way to go, I don't know what to do next. Yes, you do. Part of that is procrastination, and part of it is that you know what you ought to do. You just perhaps don't really like what is involved in achieving what is most probably a big change. So let's have a look at the quotes for assertion. So Maggie Kuhn said, "Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes." Nice one. There was an unknown quote here, which is, "You have to speak up for yourself because no one else can speak for you better than you can." We have to remember that sometimes. Shakti Gawain said, "Assertiveness is not what you do, it's who you are." This is lovely. Coco Chanel. "The most courageous act is still to think for yourself aloud." Another unknown quote is, "You can be assertive without being aggressive. You can be kind and still stand your ground." And then another unknown quote is, "Assertiveness is about confidently expressing your needs and boundaries without undermining others' rights." Yeah, I like that. And that's actually saying, asking for what you want. How often do we ask for what we want? How often we do go, "Oh, no, don't worry, it doesn't matter about me. Don't worry about me." And we're thinking, I really wanted a piece of that cake. Misty Copeland said, "Don't let anyone talk you out of what you know is right. Be assertive, be strong, and stand tall." And then finally, we have an unknown quote, which is, "A lack of boundaries invites a lack of respect." So there we go. That's what I think about today's word, assertion, and that's Sun opposite Mars. So say it how it is today. Sometimes we only get one chance to say it how it is. And maybe today, the 15th, and tomorrow, the 16th, is that day. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you again soon with another Astrobite. Bye for now.